Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your OMARIORPG. Hope you're having an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world. And let's continue this amazing questline. So Momo has chosen this as her new hunting ground. The maiden seduced by the succubus will be prepared as vessels to hold her fully restored power. I fear they will already have been slain. As for the adventures, well, I think you can imagine what Momo intends for the thaumaturge. We must find and warn those unwitting low mincens before the void sense strikes again. You were told that they might be headed north. It would be best for you to follow suit. Cool, we've never been. Nice. Unexplored areas. Bro, look at that. Nice. I am not good at this game. Oh. Nice. Bro, I just keep leveling up. Oh shit. Okay. 182. That might be our strongest hit. You alright, bud? Thanks, lad. Oh, my head. That little bastard said he would give us the grand tour of Ul'dah. Hey, it's been grand, alright? Please. He took me, mate, further north. I think he was muttering something about moon drip. Voldemort, what has befallen? I sense the presence of void sense, but it appears you have things well in hand. Momo is in Moondrip, a fitting place for the battle to come. It is time to finish this, my brothers. Kokobusi will be a slave to that fiend no longer. Cool. I hope they actually do something instead it's just all me. It ruins my immersion. Whoa! Jeez, this is looking like a Dark Souls poison, a Miyazaki special right here. A poison swamp. Okay, luckily it's not poisonous. Oh, hell no. Interesting, I can't click on that. Well, this isn't good. Oh my god! Ugly thing. Here we go. I shall approach Momo first, bargain pretty smoothly, and avoid sent feast on my preferred manner. Then she should soon manifest in her demonic form. Once Momo is fully present within this realm, this is when you unleash the seething power of the abyss. Though after lecturing for so long on how a formateur should avoid such threats, they yet hold doubts as to whether such a direct conflict is the correct path. Voldemort, in your experience, what do you consider to be a formateur's greatest strength? Overwhelming, destructive might! Yes, there are none who can match our propensity for fiery ruin. We need not run from danger, but rather employ our unrivaled powers to incinerate all that seek to do us harm. Nice! I am decided. My fate awaits me. I have faith that no matter what becomes of me, you should succeed in destroying Momo, ending her threat to this realm. No, Kokobuki! Wow, level... Oh, I'm good. I thought it was level 30. Here we go, boys. Damn! Enough, Momo. Well, if it isn't the eldest of the cowardly Formateur brothers, I thought you'd be busy whimpering under your bed, wishing that I'd just disappear. I've come to offer you a deal. I know you seek the etheric energy needed to substantiate your true form, but how much time do you intend to waste feeding on these lesser mages? Compared to these stripling saucers and their tremble arcane flames, my power is as a blazing sun. Would you not prefer to take what I can give you? Drain my strength and assume your rightful appearance. I'm sure you think me a coward, but as of no consequence. I only wish Kokobusi returned to us unharmed. You are wise to a queen's magic mage. No! Creepy ass succubus. You know what? Maybe she's not so bad. At long last, my true body, my true power is mine once more. I believe a stretching of the old arcane's magic is in order. I guess that's what she said. Oh no, you don't, Void Sent. Oh, look at them. We won't let you leave her alive. Oh. You risk your lives in a valiant rescue attempt. You should not bet what you are not prepared to lose. I shall tear the ether from your very marrow. Oh shit, it's go time. Oh, that music. Die, Momo! Your screams are my sustenance. That's hot. Damn, she's tanky. She's gonna have some tricks up her sleeves. Okay, so far so good. Oh, hell no! I don't know what that was, bro. I don't know. What a waste of Ada. I'm throwing. I think Lucy's gonna die. He is dead. Will you go away? I'm doing so bad. I've got all my spells mixed up. Epic fight though. Dude, I wonder if they actually like die in the game. There's no shot, right? Gotta keep going with this. So close. One more hit. Woo! Two of them died. I know one of them did. Oh, they're fine. We won? I don't think that's it. Victory is ours! Kokobushi, Momo is dead. Bro, I think they're dead too. Let's go, Onion Head's alive. What? Where am I? You're awake, Kokobushi has returned to us. Our sibling has yet to stir from his somnolent stupor. Spooky? Maybe he's a healer? His etheric channels have contracted. They're barely sufficient to sustain the flow of life source. If we do not increase his capacity for Aether soon, his vitality will drain away completely. No! Save him, Onion Head! My mana amplifying potion. I had it in the hole where the sun doesn't shine this whole time, just for this exact moment. Let's go. I see the battle ended as I expected. You did it, Boosie. Your alchemy saved him. And we would not have prevailed without you, Voldemort. We will hear our brother back to the ossuary. Pray meet us there, that we might properly express our gratitude. Bro. These little bastards have turned Voldemort, Voldemort's cousin, probably into, not a goodie, I'd say an anti-hero. They've only gone and done it. They've only gone and done it. What the hell? Oh god! Run! Just surrounded by giants. Bro, where is that? What's it? How's this story gonna end? I'm gonna miss these guys. I hope we still do quests with them. Thank you, Voldemort, for seeking refuge in the shadows of the abyss for so long. I had lost sight of the blazing glory of which thaumaturgy is capable. The raw power and audacity of your magecraft has freed my brothers and me from our self-imposed cowardice. That guy's like the cool, edgy one. Ah. I thought Tal himself had his fingers at my throat, but the sensation of hard-won supremacy is strangely satisfying. Alright, mate, get a room. As for you, Boosie, you are our brother and our respected colleague. I hope you never again underestimate the precious power you wield. Voldemort, you've exceeded all my expectations. In recognition of your outstanding growth as a thaumaturge, I shall impart to you one of the guild's most closely guarded techniques. Let's go. Mana Ward is a defensive weaving of energies that blunts the force of any attack made against you. What? I'm sure you understand why we don't teach this to every stray wizard. Now that you have experienced the deadliest threats and the joy that comes with their obliteration, I am certain you are eager to explore just how deep you might descend into the chasm of thaumaturgy. Yes, yes I am. May your struggles bring wisdom and your wisdom bring courage. I, for one, look forward to hearing of your future thaumaturgical endeavours. Does anybody know where I can go bald? New scepter. Create a barrier that nullifies damage, totaling up to 30% of maximum HP. Wait, what? It nullifies damage. I don't get the end part though, totaling up to 30% of maximum HP. It nullifies damage up to 30% of my HP. Oh, okay. Cool. $11.20. I really like our coat though. Oh well. Mana Ward. Let's go. This one time at level 30. What the hell? Wait, he doesn't have the... Wait. I'll find a student, come for a visit. How fare's the guild? No, are we done? Damn. We are done. So what's going to happen now? I didn't know level 30 was when guilds end. Okay, if we're done, I definitely need to join another. I need to do another class. Those quests are so fun. I'm thinking Arcanist. I am. Yeah. We'll see. Okay, into a copper hell. Oh, Momodi. gonna miss those little bastards. Ah. 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 Wait, what? What? What's going on? Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mine operations can resume and Ul'dah will have the material she needs to rebuild. Entire nation's in your debt. Let's go. I'll share the good tidings with Papashan the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. No! Where the hell is that guy not helping? Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, paid for it with my own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole and make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe. I'm a reasonable man. If you don't agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require... Ah! What a creep. Sorry. The evil in me. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is me witness. Cowards. Hey. Please, adventurer, help me. I beg of you. I swear my mother's grave and it's still nothing. I brought this with a coin I'd saved. I know to treat me children to a decent meal. My guy's such a simple person. And who the hell's are you and where are you at home? The dog's master. What? I've had enough of this mama's farce. You lot teach him a lesson. Damn, bro. Okay. Alright. We're fighting in the streets of Ul'dah. Let's go. Okay, this bastard's tanky. He's tanky, but he can't do any damage to save his life. GG's. Light work, baby. Thank you, thank you. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you, thrice over. Oh, God. I swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. It's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. So they tried to make the best of it. It was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I wouldn't be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlic Empire, patrolling the streets for riffraff. May well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins. Get your dodo tenderloins. Guaranteed cheapest in Tanalan. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Oh, look at that. And we saw her history. Looking around, you'd think that Ul'dah was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Huh. Sir, are you alright? What now? You mean to threaten? Excuse me. What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? God, I'll overlook this, but just this once. Thanks, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. Don't bear thinking about. Huh. That was interesting. A lot of Ul'dah lore. All's well that ends well. Oh, for God's sakes, we meet again. What's good, man? Let me guess. You were late by accident. Pray not mistake my intent, for it's always honourable, but I've been watching you ever since you departed. Your help would have been nice, mate. You played the part of envoy to perfection. Confident as a man on a diplomatic mission should be yet. Unfailingly courteous to your betters, and when your travels led you into the midst of danger, you faced it without so much as a flinch. You, my friend, are quite a marvel, and I confess to being somewhat in awe of you. Oh, really? Where are your two lady friends? Ah, but my lavish praise continues. Most of all, I was struck by your readiness to aid those in need, even when words were all the reward you could expect to receive. Such selflessness is a rare thing in this day and age. Hey, maybe this guy's not so bad. I am pretty cool. All of which leads me to conclude that you're indeed the one whom I have been looking for, an adventurer possessed of a very rare set of qualities. I have a particular set of skills. To be sure, your rescue of that damsel in distress was more of a happy accident, but rescue her you did, and that's what matters in the end. I feel I should mention at this point that I also harbour a burning interest in a certain talent of yours. I speak of your visions. You have been experiencing visions, have you not? Well, I know a woman who shares your talent and can help you to understand it. She and I belong to the same org, and we should both be Delighted beyond words if you'd agree to join our cause. Huh. Naturally, there are benefits to being of such a collective. For one, we should be glad to assist you in realizing your potential as an adventurer. You need not give me your answer now. Think upon it, and if you feel moved to help us, as I pray you shall, speak with Momo, the ever lovely and youthful mistress of the quicksand. Tell her the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, cool name, have found their man, and she will tell you where to find us. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. That's so JRPG. I love it. Alright, Momo. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. That's brilliant. Ah, for God's sake. Scenes like that are becoming even more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry though, if you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze in here, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the woman folk from time to time. Momo! Ah, Voldemort. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventurer. But God, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been hard at it with giants in the dark. That's not good phrasing. Anyway, I never doubted for a moment that you'd succeed, of course. Neither did Colonel Sanders. Which ain't to say he won't be overjoyed. Oh, before I forget this, the lass here wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant. Oh, look who it is! Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while. Aren't you that failure of a healer? My name is Ul'dah. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was an adventurer with my friends in Gridania when... I'm sorry, we were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. Okay. His name was Avir, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurous adventurer, and swore that... Is Avir the big... No, I don't know who that is. Would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have fought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Avir once was. And so I've decided to start again. I'll go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. Maybe change class. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask your name. I am Voldemort. Voldemort Riddle, I shan't forget. Yes. Thank you, Voldemort Riddle. I pray that we meet again. Farewell. Huh. I wonder what her story is. Adventure can be a cruel, bleeding business. I didn't know why anyone would bother when they first asked me to take charge of the guild here. I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought it'd be a right pain in the ass looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your life. And that goes double for you, Omar. Omar Voldemort. What did you say? You want to know about the signs of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, Voldemort, the Scions are no ordinary folk. And the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are. But even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you still certainly want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Oh shit, last time she said this, things got real serious. Let's go. Bro, our main story's stuck on 17. When's it coming up? The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Didn't we see some of these in the cutscene in the beginning? Voucher. Redeemable by Scions. Instant teleportation to Vesper Bay. Okay. So, you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go for the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being Ul'dah. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions, you can. They're good people who have made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Cool. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join. Individuals like you. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find them. But you must promise to keep this information to yourself, as you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. They're headquartered in Vesper Bay. That's where we just were. Out in Western Fanland. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Voldemort. And the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget your old friend Momodi. No, this sounds like a goodbye. Drop in and tell me how you're faring off from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Momodi. Aw. Don't tell anyone about this, Momodi. Can I get over there? No! Goodbye, Momodi. You shall be missed. Well, I literally may see her again, but... How do I... where's... There it is. Man, bunny girls are just built different. No, I didn't say that out loud. Oh god. I was joking, that was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. Oh yeah, this spell. Let's put that there. Every 120 seconds. Sunken Temple of Khan. Where the hell is that? Oh, it's near a dungeon. There's no shot that's a dungeon. Huh. Wait, we could go do that. Alright, let's get this off our bloody let's go do this. Let's get this out of the way. I'm assuming this is going to unlock haircuts. I don't know why I didn't realize that with a guy with a giant scissors on there. And where is he? He is Aft Castle. Again, today I've been extremely just not 100%. You know, you have one of those days. But I'm absolutely loving the game. So yeah, I sound a little bit less enthusiastic, I guess is the word. Trust me, I'm not. I just been a busy day. I have many other channels. I have 3 YouTube channels at Twitch. Personal life. You guys understand. Anyway. But I'm super grateful for all the support. Thank you. Okay. And that's the last guy. So then... It's... Now where? Okay, we can just go do this. Alright, mate. Wait, what? As I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon. What the hell are you doing? Ah! So I ask, how do you feel, madam? Why, it's as if in a single magnificent moment I travel beyond the void and return to life as the embodiment of all that is beautiful in this world. Oh, for God's sakes. Could it be? Yes, it must be. How else to explain such power? You're the one whose coming was foretold. You are the ace fetician. In the flesh, madam, I am Jandalin, crafter of coifers. So divine Menfina herself doth begrudge my clientele their beauty. But let us speak of you, madam, for a moment ago to the fashion challenge front. Now there stands a beauty reborn. Oh, for God's sakes. Can you make me bald, sir? You stay the hell away from me. And you're the one I must thank for reviving my soul that I might once again bestow my... Okay. Okay. Do you fear that your own hairstyle is becoming passé? Fear the spectre of ugliness threatening to consume you? Fear not, friend, for I shall not survive my wrath. Can you just cut all my hair off? Nothing happened. I'm already beautiful. As madam before you, at this very realm we call home, you shall rise anew. Make reservations. The pride and staunch eye has a good taste. I gladly place myself at your beck and call. Next time you find yourself plagued, ring the crystal bell from the comfort of any inn room. Okay. For God's sake. A beauty reborn. I gave you this token of trust between us, treasure it, for it's the key to the world of aesthetic wonders ordinary men shall never know. Okay, I feel like this guy should have been voice acted. Do come back, I've not made my next appointment. What the hell, bro? These blue quests are so fun. From hairstyle and color to face paint, you can create a new look for you. Now, does it unlock new haircuts or not? Can't use it. Well, that is everything. Let's go travel to Horizon and then go to Vesper Bay. Next time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. Really appreciate the support. Please do like and subscribe. If you want to watch me live, twitch.tv/OMARIORPG is the place to do so. And next time, when you guys return, it's time to meet the Scions of the 7th Dawn. I'll see you then. Thanks for being you, and take care. Bye-bye.